A very good afternoon to all of you. I'm Rithi Chen from Atal Innovation Mission, NITI Aayog, and I welcome you all in today's Knowledge Hub session, episode 5, where we'll talk about AI and robotics and how can we bridge the gap between academia and the industry. To take this session today, we have with us Dr. Munish Jindal, founder and CEO of Hopper Robotics, founding president of MentorX. He's a renowned scientist, serial entrepreneur, and philanthropist. A TEDx speaker and mentor, he has received prestigious honors like Karamveer Chakra by United Nations and Nobelation of the Year 2018. With an MBA from Australia and a PhD in robotics and artificial intelligence from the US, he pioneered India's e-mobility revolution with hoverboards and holds 7 international patents. So, the founder of MentorX, operating in 65 plus countries, he inspires youth globally through education and empowerment. It's an honor to have you, sir. Over to you. Sir, you are on mute.
Thank you so much, Riddhi ma'am, for such wonderful introduction. Indeed, kind of you. Namaste, everyone. Indeed, grateful to Atal Innovation Mission, ATL, AIM, and NITI Aayog for creating such wonderful platform and hosting such knowledge hub sessions. And today we are going to dive deep into the world of AI and robotics, that how it's bridging the gap between academia and industry, and how it's changing the course of future for the next gen. See, we all know that the times are changing very fast pace. Whatever technological advancements we might have seen in past 30 years, we might be seeing more advanced things happening in next 3 years. So this is how the artificial intelligence along with the robotics is gearing up, and that is what I'm going to showcase you. I'm a scientist myself, pioneer of hoverboards, mobility robots in India, and I'm going to showcase you a very wonderful presentation that how this world is getting changed through AI and robotics. So this is how it is. Uh, I have created this slide around pizza because I love pizza. I just want to showcase you how deeply we are interwoven with the technology, right? So it is more like that. I called up the Pizza Delight and it's a Pizza Delight. They're like, no, sir, it's Google Pizza. I'm like, oh, I must have dialed the wrong number. Sorry. And they're like, no, sir, Google bought the Pizza Delight last month. This shows the Google's power across the world that they are getting into each and every sphere. And they're like, I would like to order a pizza. And they're like, would you like to order your usual, sir? I'm like, I'm surprised. Wow, you know my usual. They said, we have the caller ID data sheet from past 12 times that you order your extra large pizza with 3 cheeses. And I'm very happy. And I'm, yes, that is what I want. And that, and they're like, shall we suggest a thin crust pizza? And I'm like, no, I don't like that. Why they're like, your cholesterol is not good. Hang on. I've called up Pizza Delight, not a hospital. How do you know about my cholesterol? They're like, so we cross-reference your home phone number with your medical records, and we have the result of your blood test from past 7 years. Imagine we are calling up a Pizza Delight, and they know our cholesterol, they know our order, they know our past 7 years of blood test history. And I'm like, no, I'm taking the medication of my cholesterol, and they're like, sir, but you haven't taken enough medication. You only bought 30 tablets in 4 months. Like, no, I bought it from another drugstore. They're like, it doesn't show on your credit card. How the hell now you have my credit card also? How do you hold on to my credit card? I said, okay, it doesn't matter. I paid in cash. And they are like, you didn't withdraw enough cash from the bank statement. I'm like, oh my God, you know everything. I said, I have other sources of cash. And they're like, those sources of cash doesn't show on your income tax statement unless you have undeclared income sources. Oh my God, I'm like, I am just fed up of this. And they're like, we are just trying to help you, sir. Like, whatever, I am just going to a place where there is no Google, Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, nothing, an island where there's no internet, cable TV, and I'm just living a life where no one can watch me or spy on me. They're like, we understand, sir, but you need to renew your passport. It expired 6 weeks ago. Oh, see how we are totally interwoven, that just ordering a pizza, they know our existing orders, they know our health records, credit card histories, ATMs, our income tax statements, everything there. I'm going to showcase you that videos. wonderful scenario of a person you can see flying. So this is how we're working on to make you fly, each one of you. This is a real video. This is not a concept. You can see a real human being flying. So as times that we feel that there is congestion on the roads, too much of traffic, the times are nearby when each one of us are individually going to fly on the flying hoverboards. So this is how artificial intelligence from the virtual world is coming to the real world. And there is now, just with the eye retina scan, someone's personality can be known. That is huge. Even with this facial spatial mapping, the AI can let us know what kind of personality traits we have, what kind of human being we are. Even now, the larger organizations, they are shifting towards artificial intelligence environment, whereby while doing the interviews, they're using AI. Supposedly, someone has applied for a marketing job, and using AI, they will get to know that this person would be a better fit in the marketing, as he has the personality traits of a marketing person. On your screen, you're seeing a robot and a kid doing identical actions. You might be thinking that the kid is mimicking the robot, but it is the other way around. The robot is mimicking the kid, and the technology is fast-pacing and advancing. So that is why we need a platform whereby we need to collaborate, educators, students, the stakeholders together. And I'm grateful that to ATL, Atal Tinkering Labs, and AM Atal Innovation Mission under the vision of Niti Aayog, that they have created School Innovation Marathon 2024-25, whereby each one of you can participate and each one of you can get the first-hand experiential learning in AI and robotics. So AI and robotics can also read our body reflexes. So how we stand, how we walk, how we lay on the bed, each and every action can take note of, and it can let us know that even in future, our body can face any kind of disease or ailment just by noting our body reflexes. And by using new machine algorithms, AI can even accurately determine our personality traits from a selfie. So AI is changing the way, and there is a paradigm shift in the way marketing is done through influencers. And this is IBM Watson. You're seeing it is visualization of the personality data. Watson is created by IBM. The beauty about Watson is you can talk to it. Though it is a computer generated program, it can speak any given language. It has answers to any given thing in the world. This is how we are entering in the brave new world of mind, matter, and computing intelligence, guys. We are interwoven with the technology, and the most important part in that is data sciences. Data sciences is the reigning technology. It is all about big data, and believe me, it has brought the biggest fourth industrial revolution in the world today. The way we have earlier read about all the different industrial revolutions, now it is all about big data. Everywhere it's data, data, and even if you might be knowing, notice that wherever we go, they collect our details. Even any website we log into, they want us to either sign up or they want us to either fill our details. It is all about, we're talking about data-driven society. So what exactly is artificial intelligence? When we talk about AI has always intrigued me. It has always fascinated me. So is it a technology? Is it a intelligence, or is it a study? If honestly put together, it is a form of an intelligence and a type of a study, technology and a field of study. So this is humongous. This is huge. And when we're talking about artificial intelligence, there is a different perspective of the different world readers. So we humans, we are naturally intelligent, right? When we talk about artificial intelligence, what exactly it is? When we solve the intelligence, that is artificial intelligence. All right, we have solved the intelligence, but what to do by solving the intelligence? Use it to solve everything else. Yes, that is why artificial intelligence came into existence, that we face problems around us. And our first reaction is, why doesn't someone do something about it? So I always ask my audience think about it. Any given problem, if you solve, is the next biggest idea in your hand. So that is how I'm going to showcase you a very wonderful video. This is a video of a BMW manufacturing unit, that how cars are made now. Earlier, do you remember how cars were made? There were humans on the assembly line. They used to make the cars. They used to assemble it. Entire engine, body shell, tires, wipers, seat, everything you talk about has to be assembled by the humans. But now, if you see here, the BMW, they're clicking pictures, hundreds of pictures, thousands of pictures, millions of pictures, and those pictures are being sent to AI equipped robots, so that those robots are capable of making the entire car by themselves. As you can see, this BMW engineer, he's installing the car's model number on the body shell of the car. So you know why? So that those robots can accurately determine which model it is, which series it is. Then this body shell is sent to those robots. These are the KUKA robots from Japan. They are making these cars. So stagnant KUKA robots are making movable robotic cars that are going on the road. So this is the best use case example whereby standstill robots are making movable cars. Here, BMW has a standard of 7 layers of paint which are not visible to naked eye, but these robots are capable of seeing that. And if there is any discrepancy, the way we humans talk to each other, same with these robots, they can see it and they can take the corrective measures. The way we communicate with each other, these robots, they have cybernetic networks. Through that, they communicate, they let each other know that there is a discrepancy or it is perfect to go, even provide the feedback through the infrared cameras. And they take the live images. They even know how much inventory is there in the warehouse, how much more inventory they need to order, and they keep making the cars without any human intervention. Even if you're seeing a human, he's just noting the data that what exactly is happening. Otherwise, you can see these robots are purely making the entire car by themselves. So this is the best use case example how AI and robotics are bridging the gap between industry, academia, and the humans. So this is another, example how the things are being done in the real world, and why do we need to do it? For that, this is cause entire world is shifting towards AI. So what we need to do is we need to educate. We need to build a platform whereby we need educators, trainers, students, academia, all the stakeholders all together so that we can design it for education and training. And again, grateful to AIM, Atal Innovation Mission and Niti Aayog, that they have created such wonderful platform, Knowledge Hub, for you students or all the viewers or audience who are listening it, as well as they have launched a wonderful school innovation marathon 2024-25, whereby bringing AI robotics innovation right at the grassroots level, right from the school kids. The vision and mission is that each and every student should be equipped with futuristic skills and experiential learning. And that is all getting possible through AIM. And what we need to do is spread awareness. That we need to educate people about AI so that they can use it successfully, ethically, and knowledgeably. Ethical is the most important part, that we use the technology rightfully, whereby we recently faced corona, that was bio pandemic. The day is not far when we will face cyber pandemic if technology is not deployed rightfully. And imagine if there is a cyber pandemic, anything hooked to internet will not work. We won't be able to, lifts will go free fall. We won't be able to know how many trains are there on the same track, and we won't be able to land the aeroplanes back to the earth. So that is why it's very important that we use the technology ethically, knowledgeably, and successfully. For that, what we need to do, we need to prioritize our own human intelligence. See, the way the technology is progressing, all we need to do is that we need to keep on learning so that we surpass the social intelligence and metacognitive intelligence. Most of you right now might be thinking that the way AI is progressing, the way innovation is happening, it will take away jobs. But it's the other way around. AI is creating more jobs, more opportunities. The moment, as of now, when I'm taking this session, there are 52 million opportunities available just in the domain of AI and robotics. The only thing is, what would happen? We need to upgrade ourselves, because who will develop these technologies? Who will operate these technologies? Us humans. Who will develop us humans? Who will operate us humans? Who will upgrade them? Us humans. Who will innovate? Us humans. So all we need to do is we just continuously need to upgrade our own intelligence. And for that, what we need to do, tackle educational intelligence. That includes AI, robotics, big data, machine learning, IoT, Internet of Things, nanotechnology, biotechnology, robotronics, mechatronics, blockchain, cybersecurity. This is a whole universe, and that includes metaverse as well. So this is a curriculum of the AI. which has machine learning, whereby machines, they learn from their own environment and they deliver a better outcome. They can work in supervised and unsupervised environment, and they can even go into deep learning. The way humans do their PhDs, become the scholars. So machines, they can also go into deep learning and they can be the scholars of a particular field. Then there is natural language processing. The best use case example is Alexa. We talk to Alexa. Alexa is just a simple speaker. We are using it from age old, since hundreds of years in our radios, transistors, stereo systems. But now, as it is equipped with artificial intelligence, we can talk to that. What Alexa does, or any of these AI speakers, they extract the content, classify it, translate it into their own machine language, then they generate the desired outcome to us. And then there is image recognition and machine vision. If right now you click my pictures and if you upload it, maybe on Facebook or somewhere, I will get a notification that someone of you has uploaded my picture. How? Because there is image recognition. If any one of you ever uploaded any of your pictures online, then the way we have our identities, like driving license, passports, same way our photos, they have a digital algorithm. Whenever any picture gets uploaded, billions of digital algorithms run behind that picture. The moment that digital algorithm matches with our digital algorithm, it gives us the notification that your picture has been uploaded. And machine vision is when these machines, they can see, perceive, and work. And then there is text to speech, speech to text. The best use case example is, WhatsApp. Certain times, if you are not able to read the text, you can use it. It will read the text aloud. Or if you're not able, you're driving or something, not able to type, you can just talk to WhatsApp and it will type on your behalf. So this is altogether the curriculum. Here is an example. This is a picture of our own ATL itself, Atal Tinkering Lab under Atal Innovation Mission. These are the students 7th and 8th grade. They created a project of sewage cleaning system. They won a national prize and they've been invited by foreign governments. So now we are getting towards artificial intelligence and robotics big time. As on your screens right now, you can see that different human beings, they're talking to each other. If I tell you that in times to come, we won't be using mobile phones anymore, mobile phones are going to go obsolete. We're going to talk to someone, we will just take their name and they will appear in front of us. That is called hologram. So this is a holographic technology through holographic lens, and it exists in the real. You can even check online. And this is a very wonderful technology whereby you just take the name of a person, they appear in front of you, and we can talk to each other. And once the talk is over, they will disappear. Another thing is, supposedly you're sitting here in India or in Delhi or in Hyderabad. There is a wonderful conference happening in Spain, but you have work here, you cannot go. You can send your holographic clone there, right? And you don't know Spanish, but your holographic clone is capable of speaking any given language in the world. Now, imagine you're sending one of your holographic clone maybe to Spain, another one maybe is attending a class on your behalf, third one is maybe doing some work for you, and you are enjoying your life. So that is how technology is very fast pacing. So this is all about industrial revolutions I was talking about. First industrial revolution happened when water and steam engine came, and the steam got produced and mechanized production started. Then electricity came with the industrial revolution 2 and mass production started. Then industrial revolution 3 happened with the IT, internet and all. And now industrial revolution 4, that is automation and data exchange, has already told you, it's big data. And we are gearing towards industry 5.0, which is all about AI and robotics, whereby the way we humans have a brain, we think from it. Artificial intelligence also has its neural network, thousands and thousands, millions of layers of hidden data that work as a brain for artificial intelligence, equipped with robotics and machine learning. It is used to solve a problem. That is the main reason that this is getting into existence, that to ease our life, to make our life better. So AI is in everywhere. You might be thinking that this session, or might be thinking that Dr. Munish Jindal is talking maybe future. This is 5 or 10 years away, but we are already using technology every day. And I'm going to showcase you most frequently used cases that whereby we are using technologies every day. Image analysis, I already told you that your pictures can be recognized. Virtual assistant is right now, I'm delivering this session, but same moment you can talk to me on my website, www.hoverrobotics.com. And you would be amazed that if Dr. Jindal is delivering a session there, how he is available on the website. I have a virtual assistant TDO who acts on my behalf, who will talk to you on my behalf, and it will provide me your feedback to me, and you will feel you're talking to me. And then there is a predictive analysis. This is very interesting. I will give you an example through how we shop online. If we have to buy something, we just go to any of the given shopping website. Take an example of, say, Amazon. We browse, we park a product in the cart, select the address, select the payment method, and that products get delivered to us. How many of you have noticed that when we are browsing, a notification comes that this website uses a cookie? If we accept the cookie, the experience becomes better. Believe me, whether you accept that cookie or not, the experience remains the same. This cookie is like we're taking the cookie, we're giving to small baby to extract some information. So this cookie is same. When we accept it, it tracks our information from our system. And so through that cookie, they get to know what we're doing on a system. Now imagine you're browsing on Amazon and you want to buy a shirt. A shirt comes in yellow color, you closed it. A shirt comes in black color, you didn't spend much of a time. A shirt comes in blue color, you're browsing through. You haven't made your mind, but believe me, system knows that you're going to buy a blue shirt. Isn't it interesting? And now Amazon is doing a pilot project whereby in US they have started that through your browser history, through predictive analysis, they get to know you want this. They deliver it through drones on your rooftop. You pick it up, you keep it longer than 3 days, the money gets deducted from your account. If you don't want it, put it back on the rooftop, drone will take it away. And now the beauty of predictive analysis is, take it this way, that you browse something on your system, you didn't buy it, now you're walking to a mall nearby and they are like, hi, how are you? Hang on, how do you know me? The camera at the entrance of the mall saw you, grabbed your picture. Through image analysis, it recognized you because you have your picture on the internet. So it ran the digital algorithm, it recognized you. Now, when you started walking inside the store, they started showing you blue shirt. How do they know you want a blue shirt? Because they have your browser history. All right, you liked the shirt, but the moment you looked at the price tag, you're like, this is too expensive. I didn't like it. Ting ting, a message comes on your mobile phone. Buy right now, get 50% off. How do you know? The camera in the store noted your facial reflexes. Remember in the beginning, I told you body reflexes. So they took note of your facial reflexes and they got to know that you're not comfortable with the pricing. So they immediately texted you. But okay, they got to know that, okay, you're not comfortable with the pricing through facial reflexes. How they got your number? You used your number to verify either your Facebook, Instagram, or WhatsApp account. So they have your number. So this is how that in future we are shopping, say 10 people buying same product from same store could be at 10 different prices. So predictive analysis has many more predictions that can even predict any future ailment in our body, diseases. Much more can be done through predictive analysis. Then there is machine learning, when machines, they are equipped with the data, big data, and they keep learning from their own environment and they deliver better outcome than expected. NLP, natural language processing, I told you, Alexa, self-driving technologies, I'm going to showcase you. So this is a video of a self-driving car. I was in Hong Kong, standing on the roadside. The rear door got opened. I sat in the car. There was no one in the car, guys. No one at all. I was all alone. And car was driving by itself. It picked up the location where I had to go through my mobile phone through Bluetooth. As you can see, even in this car, there is no one on the driver's seat. People are sitting. This car drives by itself. It knows the accurate speed limit. It chooses the optimal route through Bluetooth, through Google. Optimal route could be longer in kilometers, but shorter in terms of time. And also, this car knows the next red light camera, pedestrians, everything, and it works so smoothly. And these cars also exist, and now they are in India also. Last week I was in IIT Hyderabad, and IIT Hyderabad inside their campus are using driverless electric cars, whereby if you have to roam around in the campus, you can just sit in those driverless cars, and again wherever you have to, you can just touch your mobile phone screen wherever you want to drop off, it will stop and it will drop you. You can get a first-hand experience there at IIT Hyderabad. So this way AI, we are talking about fourth industrial revolution and gearing towards fifth one, so which is all about AI, robotics, machine learning, IoT, Internet of Things, cloud computing, cloud servers, robotronics, mechatronics, big data, data sciences, nanotechnology, biotechnology, blockchain, cybersecurity, and much more is coming. And this is Mindsphere, created by Siemens. There are large industrial units, maybe in existence from past 20 years, 40 years, 50 years, or 100 years. They cannot go back into technology and adopt AI. But Siemens has done a very beautiful thing. They have created Mindsphere, tiny sensors equipped with a brain. They can be plugged into the existing manufacturing unit to control the quality and quantity output. and they could be streamlined and made futuristic. In sports as well, if you want to learn a new sport and you don't know how to play it, you can just download one app in your mobile phone, right? And place the camera, maybe your mobile phone, with that app on in the corner of a badminton court or a golf court. I'm using it for golf. In the badminton court or tennis court, it will take note of your actions, that how you're holding the racket, how you're twisting your wrist, how high you are jumping, how you are running on the court, what exactly your opponent is doing, and it will teach you the entire game. Same, I'm using it for golf, that if I'm playing golf, say in Delhi, I know how the golf course. But if I have to play in Bangalore or in US, I don't know how the fairway turns, the length of the grassland, what kind of weather it is. So this AI tells me everything, and I can be pro at my game. Right now, what you're seeing on your screen, some tablets, capsules, medicine. When we fall sick, we go to doctor, fever, they prescribe us paracetamol 3 times a day for 3 days. Sore throat, cough, cold, they give us antibiotics for 3 times a day, maybe 7 days. And we have to take those medicines timely to cure ourselves. And then now imagine senior citizens, low BP, high BP, diabetes, they have to remember their medicines, and if they don't remember, they fall in trouble. So now there is this robotic pill that goes inside your body, delivers you timely doses that can stay in your body for a day, for a week, for a month, even for a year. You never ever have to remember your medicine. And if there is some problem inside the body, some surgery is required, what do doctors do? They cut our skin, open it, fix our body, then stitch it back. Now imagine this robotic pill going inside our body. It has robots, nano robots of the size of sugar granule. Imagine what is the size of a sugar. Sugar granule size of nano robots coming out of this pill inside the body, performing the surgery, or if there is a maybe cholesterol blocking the heart, cleaning the entire cholesterol, going back into the pill and keeping us happy and healthy. Now, imagine when we go to a doctor, it's called curative measure. When we fall sick, we go to doctor, it cures us. Now, if going back to the first slide again, right? When I was talking about the body reflexes will let us know that in future we might fall sick. This pill will go inside the body, it will keep us perfect. That is called preventive measure. We will never fall sick. Our mortality rate will also increase. Now, this is very wonderful. This is e-mobility Autobots. This is what I make. I'm a scientist and I'm very excited about it. This is all about hover robotics. I launched these mobility robots, Autobots, hoverboards, folding scooters in India in 2015. And this is very interesting. You stand on it, you go from point A to B, wherever you want to commute. It is electrically chargeable, no petrol, no diesel, no fuel required, doesn't cause any pollution. It moves with your thinking. Imagine, think to move. You stand on it, you think to go forward, you think to go right, you think to go left, you think to go backwards. Whatever you think about, it does it. And it is very portable. You can even lift it in your hand, just 7 kgs. And anyone after the age of 4 years can ride it. You can ride it inside the home, marble, wood, glass, or outside, road, tarmac, pavements, grass, sand, uphill, downhill, wherever you feel like. It is like your lifetime companion. It becomes your sidekick. And now we are equipping it with camera, that when we go somewhere, we ask someone to click our picture, right? I have to find someone. So this, when it is with you, it will keep clicking your pictures. You don't have to ask anyone. It will have two modes: candid mode, that will keep clicking your pictures, or lookout mode, where when you look into it, it will just click your perfect pictures. So, and if any one of you want to experience it, you are most welcome at Hover Robotics Experience Center in Ludhiana and Delhi. You will be totally mesmerized to ride these mobility robots. And now we made a folding scooter whereby you can fold the scooter like a laptop, carry in your hand, and unfold it, ride it. And that too is electric. And now I'm showcasing you warehouse robots. This is the best use case example of man with machine synergy. We always say machines will overtake, but here you will see how human beings are happy working with the robots. This is Amazon warehouse whereby 20,000 Kiva robots are deployed, and each robot has its unique number and unique name. Earlier, these human beings, when they're working in the warehouse, they had to lift heavy weights. They had to, themselves work. They used to get tired lifting those weights, but then Amazon deployed these robots. Now these Kiva robots are capable of lifting the entire aisle up to 320 kg, and Kiva robots can even remember 10 million items. So these humans, as you can see, they're smiling, happy. They're sitting in their chairs, punching the touchscreen buttons, and Kiva robot is bringing everything to them. And whenever they take out something, it remembers up to 10 million items. It remembers what you have taken out, how much inventory is left, how much more inventory it has to order. So these humans are saying their life has gone easier. So that is why I always say that technological advancements, artificial intelligence, robotics, they are there to, make our life easier. And that is how they're bridging gap between academia and industry, making lives much more comfortable and happier. And now artificial intelligence is coming in farming as well. You might be thinking that I've been talking all about medicine, sports, warehouses, and technologies. Suddenly, why artificial in food? We are 8 billion people on Earth, and soon we're going to be 10 billion people on Earth. Population is going to increase another 25%, but the Earth size is same. Earth is not increasing in size. Rather, the cultivable land is reducing in size. And do you know, for this increase of 25% population, how much more food we need? We need 60% more food. Yes, you heard it right. Because food is also already a scarce resource. So how we can do that? For that, we need to bring in artificial intelligence, as it can do the spatial mapping of the farmland. Even before growing the crop, it will let us know which crop we shall grow, that it will give us the maximum output. Through soil sensors, moisture sensors, and weather sensor, it will even let us know how many nutrients are there in the soil, so that we don't need those fertilizers. How much rain it's going to be, how much moisture in the soil, so that we can irrigate with less of a water and we can grow more of the crops. This is the beauty about artificial intelligence. In future, we're going to get organic food without pesticides and fertilizers, and we're going to be more healthier and happier. As you are seeing, this is an autonomous tractor. No human being is required to ride this tractor. It can autonomously roam around entire farmland and can plow the entire farmland, level the entire farmland. And you won't believe in few of the countries how farming is happening, that the farmers or humans, they're sitting at their home in the comfort of air condition. It is more like they're playing a video game. They're controlling it here. And their farmland might be 2,000 kilometers away, and farming is happening. Same way irrigation is happening through drones and AI, agricultural robots. There used to be weeds in the crop when we grow the crops. Earlier, farmers used to spray pesticides to kill those weeds, but that pesticide is also getting sprayed on our food that we eat. But now there are laser killers. Lasers equipped with the machine vision camera, they can see that this is a crop, this is a weed, and through laser they can just simply kill the weed. So no more pesticides required and much more organic food. I'm going to showcase you a very interesting video for tomato harvester. You see on your screen, this is a tomato harvester robot. It is equipped with machine vision. It is, you see how wonderful it is harvesting tomatoes. On your screen, you're seeing red tomatoes, yellow tomatoes, orange tomatoes, green tomatoes, 4 types of tomatoes, and there is a 5th type, ungrown tomato as yet. There are few blank buds. So if a human being would have gone to harvest the tomatoes, they would have just harvested the entire bunch. That is why sometimes we get green tomatoes or yellow tomatoes. But as you can see, this tomato harvester is only plucking the ripened red tomatoes, and it is letting the other tomatoes ripen, or other ungrown tomatoes, it is still letting them grow. So this is the beauty of this wonderful AI robot, and this is how artificial intelligence is making life easier and providing us better food. I am in Punjab Agriculture University, again taking another session on AI robotics. Here we have created this AI equipped tractor. This tractor can move in any kind of muddy waters. It is equipped with soil sensor, moisture sensor, and weather sensors. It can let us know the nutrients in the soil. It can let us know the moisture in the soil. It can even let us know whether it's going to rain today or it's going to rain after 1 week, what kind of weather it would be. And this is all created in India. This is another example of the technology. This is a robo dog. We all love dogs, petting them, and this is a Boston Dynamics. They created a robotics dog. This was deployed during pandemic in one of the busiest parts of Singapore, where people used to come sit together. It was deploying social distancing. So this robot is very beautiful. It was given the authority of a cop, of a policeman. It has cameras, machine vision. It can see you if you're not following the guidelines, then it issues your ticket, a challan on the spot. Doesn't need any food, doesn't need any refreshment breaks. It is solar chargeable, works 24x7. So all are sorted. Imagine now in future, we need a security guard. We can just deploy them. We don't need a human. We don't need human beings who have to be awake in the night, or we don't need. They won't be going for a break or anywhere. These robodogs will work on their behalf. So till now I have talked about either human beings or technology. How about now if I tell you a human being who looks like us, walks like us, talks like, but it's a robot. So she's Sophia. I met her in Indian School of Business in Mohali 2 years ago, February. She totally looks like us, walks like us, talks like us, even laughs, even can give sarcastic comments. She can speak any given language in the world. She is the citizen of UAE, but internally she's a robot. She has answers to any given thing in the world, and this is how in the future we will have fellow citizens walking with us and we won't get to know whether they're humans or robots. There is another series, Stimulant, on Netflix, if you want to watch. It deeply showcases that how humans have created their own humanoids, own identical clones. So technology is getting fast paced. And from Sophia, now I'm going to talk about another dimensional revolution. This revolution is all about 3D printers, that how 3D printer came into existing. We all know about printing, right? We put a paper into the printer, it prints. But how about 3D printing? 3D printing, the history of 3D printing is it's age old. It came into existence with a very simple experiment and 3D printing started. Now through 3D printer, we can print any given thing, any kind of model we want. And if we want maybe auto parts, parts of the planes. Now imagine you need a car, you don't have a car and you cannot even buy one. How about if I tell you, you can just print a car through your printer? Press of a button, entire this car in front of you is printed through 3D printer. Or how about parts of the aeroplane? Aeroplanes are flying every day. If their parts are required, their manufacturing might be in US or Europe. It's a cumbersome and long process. So now even their parts can be 3D printed and planes can be fixed. Now imagine human body organs. If someone doesn't have an ear or a nose is broken or a bone is broken, even human body organs can be printed through 3D printers. A heart has been printed through 3D printer, a kidney has been printed, and that has been rightly transplanted into human body. And even the medical implants, if you talk about maybe, your joints, your spine, anything you can think about, it is possible through 3D printer. Now imagine you have a dream of buying a home. You don't have a home, or you have a dream home that you want to build, that you imagine. Put your imagination into your computer and print entire home through a 3D printer. So this home in front of you is made through a 3D printer. An entire home got ready in 48 hours. And it is earthquake resistant, fire resistant, very solid and very strong. Same way, now you imagine you're hungry, you need food, right? And you have no, you are very busy with your work, you cannot go. You can just print food from your printer. There are edible sheets. You feel like eating a pizza, you feel like eating maybe a pasta or anything. So there are edible inks. They will print a picture of the pizza on the edible sheet and it will taste like a pizza. Now imagine medicines. If we go sick, we take online appointment with the doctor. The doctor takes our notes down our symptoms and they prescribe us a medicine. But then we have to go out and take the medicine. Now imagine a printer with generic salts loaded, and the moment doctor is prescribing the medicine, printer starts printing the tablet at home itself. Then there are musical instruments. Even entire music, you have a penchant to have a guitar. You can print your own guitar. In Sweden, or I believe in some another country, the entire whole musical show has been hosted, whereby each and every musical gadget that was used, each and every musical instrument that was used was printed through 3D printer. And now imagine we use earphones, AirPods, but they don't fit in, they keep on falling. Because these companies, they make one size and they feel that one size would fit all. That's not true. Each human being has a different kind of ear. So now through lasers, it can measure the ear, and then 3D printer can make an earphone or earbud exactly of the size of your ear. It will fit in perfectly. Now imagine you're hosting a big guest of the party at your home, you have guests, and crockery finished. Oh my God, what will you do? Just print it through the 3D printer. You can pottery, you can do, you can print glasses, plates, whatever you feel like. Your friends have come, you're like, hang on, no problem. I print it through the 3D printer. And now even the entire railways, locomotives, wagons can be made through 3D printers. On your screen, you're seeing this is entire railways that is made through 3D printers. Then big time robots, if you want to own a robot, you want to own a cleaning robot, you want to have an assistant, that also you can print through 3D printers. It depends what you want. And then now even art is being restored. The art that is 500 years old or 1000 years old. If we showcase the original picture, we feed the original picture to the robot and equipped with artificial intelligence, it can restore the entire art to its maybe 500 years or 1000 years old originality. Now, the best use cases till now we've been talking that 3D printer can do this, crockery, railways, human body organs, art restoration, making home, food, medicine. But now imagine a revolution where machines start making machines. So you own a 3D printer at home and your friend comes and he's very excited. Oh, wow, you own a 3D printer. I don't have. And you're like, wait a minute, have a coffee and I make a 3D printer from a 3D printer. Isn't that interesting? How's that beautiful? And now imagine you making your own cloned humanoid from 3D printers. You need yourself. Certain times we have too much of work and we say, oh, I only have two hands. Why don't I have another one like me? So now there is a possibility that you can create another one like you through the 3D printers and you can do multiple tasks. So now my urge is, are you ready to write the future? Are you ready for it? If yes, then this is your time. And this is how I wanted to showcase this wonderful presentation to each one of you, that the times where we are right now, this time is all about technological advancement. And please, one notion I really want to clear, that when we talk about technological advancement, it is not only for engineering students, it is not only for scientists. Each and every domain, if you talk about, it's about technology, artificial intelligence, and robotics. As you see today, through this presentation, I showcased you whether you talk about food, medicine, food growing, farming, sports, your commuting, your tractors, each and everything is on artificial intelligence. And even imagine AI can save life. There was one cyclist, he was cycling in the secluded mountains in US. He fainted. He was wearing an Apple Watch. Apple Watch took note of its pulse, that pulse is going down. Apple Watch itself dialed the emergency services, helicopter came and rescued him and saved his life. So just a tiny watch also is now AI equipped and it can save human life. So it's my urge to each one of you, doesn't matter what kind of student you are, whether you are mathematics student, commerce student, humanities student, arts student, or engineer student, please keep upgrading yourself. Please get yourself equipped with technology. And we should be grateful to Niti Aayog, Atal Innovation Mission, for creating wonderful platform, for deploying tens of thousands of mentors across India and giving the platform of ATL Adult Tinkering Lab in each and every school so that innovation can start happening at grassroots level. And you guys won't believe that now Atal Innovation Mission under the able leadership of Niti Aayog has come up with School Innovation Marathon 2024-25, whereby it is giving a chance to each and every school, each and every student, regardless of their grade, regardless of their stream, to participate in School Innovation Marathon and innovate and showcase their technological advancement, showcase their prototype, learn from each other, be part of the experiential learning, and grow together. Thank you so much. If anyone has any questions, I open the platform for questions. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for this elaborative session. And in fact, the application areas that you described are clearly in sync with the Viksit Bharat vision that we have. So thank you. We have a few questions. Due to time scarcity, I'm trying to merge two or three of them together.
Please,
So first
please.
one is, what specific skills and knowledge gaps do you often observe in students entering in AI and robotics industry? So first, if you can describe a bit of gap areas that you observe, and then how can schools better integrate AI and robotics into their curriculum? to address these gap areas and meet industry requirements?
Wonderful. So, okay, the first question is the gaps. See, most of the people, they feel that if they are into engineering, they are studying BSc or science or BTech, they are learning, they are getting towards AI and robotics. No, artificial intelligence and robotics is totally different. It is more about innovation, how you innovate, and how you are bringing an artificial mind solving the problems. So the biggest gaps is, and second biggest gap is that AI also is domain specific. Artificial intelligence is whole different domain. In that domain, there are branches, sub branches. Like I myself, I have chosen mobility. Like I showcase you what I do. I made this robot, right? So this is part of one artificial intelligence. My specialization is in this. This is a robot, you stand on it, you think, it moves. You can go from one place to another. Now, it could be possible, I don't know any other domain, right? So you have to choose your specialization also. When the students, they come forward, they're not able to decide in which domain they have to go. In artificial intelligence, again, whether you want to go to medicine, you want to go to sports, you want to go to cloud computing, cloud accounting, or you want to go to mobility, you have to choose a specific domain, then you learn. Otherwise, AI is a very, very big universe. So if you overcome these gaps, then you will be perfect. Now, second thing is how schools can integrate AI and robotics into their curriculum. Already, I want to congratulate Niti Aayog and Atal Innovation Mission that they have already started. When I would say the entire world was not ready at that time, Niti Aayog and Atal Innovation Mission envisioned this in India years ago, that this should be integrated into the curriculum through ATL, Utter Tinkering Lab. That was the first of its kind, where students were given hands-on training, experiential learning, and to make their own projects. So the best part to embed this into their curriculum is, yes, obviously Atal Innovation Mission, and to have the right mentors. Those mentors, they come, they don't teach them the theory, they handhold the students, make live projects with them, so that students, when first time they make the projects, they learn it. That is the best way to integrate it into the curriculum. That little bit of theory, 90% of practical approach, where students, they make their own live projects working on AI and robotics.
Thank you, sir. What are the best platforms, tools, or resources for students to gain hand-on experience in AI and robotics? You may also suggest some applications of the IBM Watson and how we can use it. Yeah.
Okay, so there are tons of resources available around if really someone wants to learn. First thing is, if you just simply Google artificial intelligence and robotics resources, then there are obviously courses also available, free of charge, certified courses, whereby you can learn, at least get yourself equipped with AI. Then there are also tools available. Take an example, a simple example of Arduino. Arduino is only for 300 or 400 rupees. Grab one breadboard and some transistors and sensors, and you can create your own projects. During this presentation also, I gave example. Those students, what they did, they made a robotic chute to clean the sewage system of India. Still, if something is stuck in a sewerage, human beings, they go inside to clean it, and it's unethical on human grounds. So they made a robotic chute equipped with camera and vacuum sucker, operating outside. Machine vision camera is looking, going inside, and where something is vacuum cleaner sucks it out, nobody needs to go in. They won a first national prize, and this all happened under ATL, Atal Tinkering Lab, under the Atal Innovation Mission. So these tools, the only thing is, till the time you don't hold it into your hand, try it, learn it, experiment it. Till then, you won't be able. It is not something theory that you read it, you learn it. You have to grasp it by doing it. And if you want more of the workshop, even I'm open to organize more of the workshops. And as I gave one example for IIT Hyderabad, that they can see, experience driverless cars, or they can visit Hover Robotics Center, whereby they can experience these mobility robots. Same way, I can organize more of the field visits, and I would urge all the other schools also to organize field visits for their students, whereby they go and experience these technologies firsthand.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. So, I would like to request all the mentors, teachers, students to leverage such enlightening learning resources that we have here and use these resources to actively participate in school innovation marathon and other initiatives that have been taken up by ATL. Thank you very much for your time, sir. Thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you. Have a good day. Namaste, everyone.